Siguraduhin na ring mag-like at mag-subscribe sa aming social media page, ang Net25 TV. Halika na ating alamin at suriin mula sa ating mga kaibigang negosyante ang mga strategies, trends at mahalagang leksyon sa negosyo dahil tayo ay open for business. Magaling ka bang humawak ng inyong cash para sa business o nahihirapan ka to keep track of the ins and outs of your money? What if we tell you that there is a more efficient way on how you can manage your cash flow? Yes, that's right. Today we talk about cash management systems that will help you efficiently monitor, track, and even forecast your money. We'll find out from our special guest, Mr. Robbie Pablo, the first Vice President and Department Head of the Transaction Banking Group of Security Bank Corporation. Only here, open for business.
This portion is brought to you by Red Juice. Mas masarap ang pakiramdam kapag malinis ang kalooban.
Alam namin ang iyong pagsisikap. Dama namin ang iyong mga sakripisyo. Kita namin ang pagharap mo sa bawat pagsubok. Kaya sa kabila ng mga hamon ng buhay, nandito kami para umalalay. Kasi katulad mo, gusto rin namin ang magandang bukas para sa kanya. Hatid namin ang dekalidad na edukasyon at makabagong pasilidad sa abot kayang halaga. Kaya huwag ka na mangamba. Sasamahan ka namin tuparin ang mga pangarap niya. Maaasahan mong sulit dito ang mga pinagsikapan mo. Sa aming mga makabagong pasilidad at sistema ng edukasyon. Ilalabas natin ang aking talino at mga kakayahan niya. Kahit sa munting halaga, makakasiguro ka na makakasabay siya sa mabilis na pag-ikot ng mundo. Sa new era, karamay mo kami sa bawat hamon. Kaagapay mo kami sa bawat hakbang. Kasama mo kami sa bawat ngiti at tagumpay.
Welcome to Open for Business sa negosyo. It's very important to manage our cash position. Liquidity is key in running our business. It's like the fuel to our cars. It can spell disaster if we mismanage, or worse, if we don't know how to control our cash. And this is how cash management solutions can help us say, "Show me the money." We are joined here by an expert in cash management solutions, Mr. Robbie Pablo, the first Vice President and Department Head of the Transaction Banking Group at Security Bank. Welcome to Open for Business, Robbie.
Yeah, thank you for having us, Cesar.
Kumusta? Kasi
We're
I
good.
think we did this years ago.
Last year, yeah, via Zoom.
Yes.
Yeah.
So before we had Zoom, pero ngayon parang we're
Yeah,
live.
it's different. Yeah,
we're
it's the
here
new normal.
at the studio. So siguro bago natin tanungin, magkwentuhan tungkol sa cash management solutions or systems. Paano ba naapektuhan ng pandemya, ng COVID-19 pandemic, ang banking industry?
Well, it really changed, no, the landscape in the banking industry. There were a lot of restrictions in terms of mobility. There were instances where branches were closed, therefore we could not serve some of our customers. That essentially was the effect of the pandemic in banking.
It's good, Robbie, that I think Security Bank is one of the leaders in digitalizing and digital transformation. Can you give us, a short brief on how Security is making sure that all its systems are ready for and serving the digital transformation, not only for the bank, but also for its customers.
Yeah, well, during the pandemic, a lot really shifted to the digital channel, as they say, a digital pivot. So banks ensured that, of course, we have to upgrade a lot of our systems to make sure that the transaction flow between client and bank runs smoothly. And also, we enhance some of our processes to make it more convenient for our customers to do their banking. So from the traditional way of doing paper transactions going to the branch, we instituted transformation processes that geared our clients towards doing online account opening, online enrollment, etc.
Pero ngayon ba, Robbie, kasi I remember, ako rin pumipila din sa bangko noon. At during I think yung initially, di ba, there were a lot of phases, during the COVID-19 lockdowns. So there was a phase where you cannot enter the bank without the face mask, without the face shield. There was a face shield before, parang you cannot enter. So yun bang transformation ng mga bangko, not necessarily Security Bank, ito ba ay paano nakadagdag ba ito sa capital investments? Nakadagdag ba sa changing of processes? Which actually you said yes. Pero in terms of making it future-proof na. So parang, can you say that even before the pandemic, Security Bank has been preparing for digitalization or its journey towards full digitalization?
Well, Security Bank has time immemorial been a believer of digitization. In fact, our cash management solution has been in place for the past 21 years. We're first in market, as we say, one of the first in market among the local banks to introduce electronic tools for clients. So investments, of course, are there. At the end of the day, it pays off because it's for the benefit also of the customers of Security Bank. It makes things easier for them. It makes it more convenient to do their banking transactions. And during the pandemic, it was business as usual because of these tools. Whether they're work from home or on-site, it was convenient for them to do their banking transactions. So that in itself is a silver lining, as we could say, of this pandemic, because it really opened the eyes of most of our businesses on the need and the importance of doing electronic banking transactions and having a very reliable banking partner to provide that service for them.
Wow. That's very insightful. Now, Robbie, with the banking industry again, now that the economy is opening up, ngayon ba, ano yung napansin mo doon sa pagbabago ng behavior din ng mga nagbabangko, ng mga customers? Marami na rin ba ang pila, or dahil naranasan na nila ang electronic banking, okay na, hindi na kami pipila dyan? Or nakikita mo na unti-unti, ayan, bumabalik na? What's your observation?
Nafe-feel natin na bumabalik na. It's really business as usual. Pero what we also observed is that the number of enrollments in different digital platforms of the bank increased dramatically. In fact, this year we noted a threefold increase in terms of the number of availed electronic platforms by our clients. The pila will be there. Hindi mawawala yan. But dumami din yung paggamit ng online facilities to do their transaction kasi nakita nila yung convenience.
Okay, I think let's go directly to some of the key points that we have to discuss. But ito, nasagot mo yata, but you can actually expound more. How has the business landscape changed in the Philippines because of the pandemic? So marami bang naglagay ng pera sa bangko? Marami bang nag-withdraw? Marami bang in terms of the operations, or in terms of the needs of people that are related with banking?
Well, the pandemic kasi, the businesses really tried to remain afloat during the pandemic. They were hit. Some had difficulty accessing their funds kasi they were used to doing it traditionally, going to the branch, withdrawing, etc. But the discovery or the realization of the businesses right now is that you need to have a very reliable tool to help you support your banking needs. And you could do this through an online banking facility.
Robbie, sinabi mo kanina na parang marami kayong tools, marami kayong instruments that you are using to make banking easier, especially during the pandemic. So, and it's nice because about 2 years ago from today, and I think that was, during the time that we had the conversation via Zoom, napag-usapan yung payments, collection solutions for businesses. Today, let's dig deeper into cash management solutions. So, siyempre, marami ngayon na katulad ng, what I said during the introduction, how will you manage your cash? Because there are, some businesses and there are some a lot of individuals also na once they have their cash with them, whether it's in the bank, sometimes there is that tendency not be very cautious about your spending, about the ins and outs, of your transactions. Itong cash management solution, gaano nga ba ito kaimportante sa business landscape ngayon? At ano ba ito? If you can refresh the memory of our viewers.
Cash management system is primarily a tool, no? Wherein our businesses will have the capability to do three things primarily. No? Number one is to manage efficiently yung kanilang liquidity position.
Okay.
Ano yung balance ko ngayon? Yung aking funds flow, ano yung aking mga debits, credits na nangyari sa account. Second is para monitor ko ano yung mga pumapasok sa account ko, ano yung mga collection ko sa negosyo ko. Malalaman ko galing ba kanino to, galing ba sa dealer A, galing sa dealer B, etc. So,
kung
namomonitor ko yun.
Robbie, doon sa sinabi mong 2 reasons, kung sabihin ng negosyante, meron naman akong passbook at mag-excel naman ako. So, parang baka hindi ko na kailangan yan.
Makikita mo sa passbook, pumapasok sa account. Pero may mga details ka para masigurado mo saan galing to. And mas madali yung pag-reconcile mo nung iyong mga collection. And it makes business easier for you rather than hinuhulaan ko saan galing tong deposito na to. And the last point is it provides a good payment system to our clients. Paano mapadali ang pagbayad nila sa mga suppliers, imbis na nagagawa ng cheque mano-mano, nagagawa na nila online, nakakagawa sila ng fund transfers online. So,
ang cash management system or cash management solution, paano siya naiiba doon sa mga apps? Di ba may financial apps, may mga accounting apps that are available na parang sinasabi nila, ito, wala ka ng problema sa accounting. How is Security Bank's cash management solution different from the other financial instruments that are available in the market?
The solution that Security Bank has differs from other solutions kasi this is designed primarily for businesses. So paano mo mapatakbo yung business mo ng mas maayos? Noting yung 3 key points na binanggit ko kanina that I mentioned a while ago. Also, it also factors in ano yung mga processes ko sa negosyo. So yung negosyo kasi, kanya-kanyang negosyo, iba-iba yung mga proseso niyan. May tagagawa taga-process ng cheque, may taga-check nung ginagawa ng naggawa, at saka merong nag-a-approve. So, pati yun, naka-factor in yan dito sa flow ng ating cash management system na binibigay natin sa mga clients natin, ng mga negosyo.
For this solution, ito ba is the business owner only the one who has access to this, or there are like specific roles that you can provide for each department of your business? Kasi sinabi mo, proseso. So maybe from production to collection, are there specific roles, or di ba yung iba tawag nila modules that each role or each department can have specific access to it and they can input halimbawa doon?
Well, the owners are the primary users of the system. They have the primary access. And the owners can also help determine who else can have access among the different key stakeholders in the company, mga different departments in the company. So for example, for payroll processing, HR. So si HR may access doon para siya ang gagawa ng payroll and then i-approve ko na lang as the owner of the business. So the owner has that flexibility of assigning sino ang mga dapat na users. Yun yung kagandahan ng business solution na cash management tools na binibigay natin sa mga clients natin sa Security Bank.
So as yung main owner, yung business owner who is also the key user, has the full visibility of the entire system. And the others, pwedeng hidden yun sa kanila. What they are supposed to see lang is visible to them. Is that correct?
The owner has full access to the system. And he can define hanggang saan lang ang pwedeng access rights ng isang user na binilagyan niya ng authority to access the system.
Okay, that's perfect. Before we talk about the system itself, do you mind illustrating for us kung gaano ka-importante ang pag-manage ng cash flow o liquidity ang isang efficient cash management system? Although you mentioned this, but gaano ba ito kahalaga doon sa liquidity nga ng business?
Well, essentially, ito yung buong kabuang business process na sinasabi natin. A businessman would have to know ano yung mga pumapasok na pera sa kanya as his collections. And ano ang aking kailangan bayaran sa aking mga suppliers para tumuloy yung ikot ng aking negosyo. So, ganun ka-importante yung meron akong cash forecasting tool, meron akong cash collection monitoring tool, meron akong payments system para effectively yung liquidity ko naayos ko. Kung ano yung pera na nasa bangko.
Pero ito ba, may mga red flag din ba dyan? Parang can you set like say a certain level na ito mababa na, parang some maybe a notification comes to you or goes to you, so it's not as bland as the Excel sheet? May ganun ba na parang if this is below this level, I need to sell more and put in more? How is the system working?
The system is very user friendly. We put in place messages that will guide our clients on what's really happening. So if they say that it has to be approved further, then it will go through another approval layer. Or insufficient funds, kulang ng pondo, then the client will need to do funding again. So, or if the transaction is already successful, it will also prompt the user that the transaction has been successfully processed. So it's very user friendly and it will really help our clients in managing their business.
Perfect. Robbie, yun, nasabi mo na it's an efficient collections framework. It's a tool to manage liquidity. Pero meron din dito, nakalagay, it's a debt management tool. So, siyempre, pag mga karaniwang pag mga karaniwang small businesses yan, kailangan din talagang timely ang pagbabayad mo ng utang, di ba? Or loan. Pero alam mo, dyan nga nagka-problema lalo na nung pandemic, di ba? Kumbaga parang nung pandemic talagang yung iba hindi makapunta sa bangko. So hindi sila nakakabayad. I think there were a lot of reconciliation that have to be done after the pandemic because for several months, I think 3 or even more, there were lockdowns. So paano naman ito magagamit ng mga negosyante para ma-make sure naman nila na hindi sila, na parang timely yung kanilang pagbabayad ng mga loans or using this as a debt management tool?
Again, kung may proper liquidity management kasi tayo, meaning we know ano yung mga inflows and outflows ng funds natin, we can better manage our debt payment side. So, alam natin kung kailan ang pasok ng cash, napo-project natin, napo-forecast natin, alam natin kung kailan babayaran dapat ang loan na to, alam natin kung kailan babayaran ng supplier na to. Yun yung naitutulong ng ating mga cash management tools sa ating mga businessmen. Because may visibility siya sa galaw ng pondo niya, paano lumabas, paano pumasok, kailan mag-clear ang mga cheque na to para magamit mo at maging liquid ka at mabayaran mo yung mga kailangan bayaran. So that essentially is how cash management really helps our clients manage their funding.
Wow, perfect. That's a very very clear explanation. Let's go to this your discussion of the digitalization. Parang sinasabi natin, and we see it. I myself, is a customer of Security Bank. And
Thank you very much for that.
And we feel, the digital transformation that you have been doing, and somehow, with all the financial systems that you have been doing, it creates an impact to customers and businesses. One of the brands that you have is Security Bank Digibanker. So, ano ba itong Digibanker? You mentioned earlier the functions of the cash management system and how it helps businesses. Ito naman, ito talaga yung brand nyo na parang may Digibanker. Talagang you practically own digital and banking by coining Digibank or Digibanker. What is this?
Digibanker is our award-winning cash management portal that we give our customers in Security Bank, our business customers. May it be a large corporate customer or a micro, small, medium enterprise customer. So it's a very robust system that helps our clients manage their businesses, as I mentioned, their funds flow. Digibanker prides itself being the first in market to introduce innovative solutions, such as we're one of few local banks in the Philippines, in fact, no, Cesar, to offer a complete suite of statutory payments to our customers. When you say statutory payments, ito yung mga government payments mo, payments to BIR, SSS, PhilHealth, Pag-ibig. So ito yung mga basic na binabayaran ng ating mga employers, no, nire-remit nila yung mga contribution ng mga employees nila.
At saka siguro dahil nasa system yon, mas accurate yon.
Dahil nasa system yon, mas accurate yun, mas mabilis at hindi na sila naghahabol ng deadline pumunta pa sa government office, di ba? Because from their office, they can already execute their transactions.
And there is a direct link of Digibanker straight to the government.
Yes, as mentioned, we're one of the few banks that have direct engagements with these 4 government institutions to fulfill that statutory payment requirement of our customers.
That's perfect.
So that's one of our highlight products.
Pero ano yung traditional na ginagawa kung wala yon?
Traditional na ginagawa ko wala yan. It's either pipila ka sa bangko, pipila ka sa BIR para bayaran yung mga kailangan mong bayaran or sa different government offices.
At saka pwedeng malate ka pa nun kung
Pwede
sakali.
kang malate.
Dahil wala kang reminder siguro doon
Yes.
sa... Ito ba, itong cash management system, nagre-remind ba yan? O baga parang, it's due on something, is there, can you program it on to that effect?
The system, you can set. There is a parameter where you can set, no? On a specific date, you want to execute such payment. So, each company will have their own due dates and they can set in advance payments that they want to make. So kumbaga if they're going on vacation and gusto ko nang tapusin to bago ko umalis, so they can set it on that due date and magbakasyon na sila para on that exact date ma-execute na ni Digibanker yung transaction na ginagawa nila.
Yan, okay. Maliwanag. Now, kaya lang baka sabihin naman ng mga businesses, baka naman Security Bank yan, mga pangmayaman lang yan, mga malalaking korporasyon lang yan. Ako, ang pera ko, micro or SME lang ako. Is this a product that targets a specific market only or a specific cash so that you can avail of this product? Kasi siyempre marami ding maliliit na negosyo. Ano yung pinaka, 'di ba, parang opening an account lang yun parang baka naman ang pera mo ay 5,000 lang, ika-cash management solution mo pa. So parang paano yun? What is the target market? Is this also a solution that's good for a specific range of businesses?
It's really a diverse market that we cater to. That's why we offer business solutions that addresses the concerns, may it be a large local corporation or an MSME. All these types of companies will have to pay their government taxes, will have to contribute to SSS. So that's why we have the e-government suite of solutions in place. We also have all of these types of companies will also need to pay suppliers and to prepare checks. That's why Security Bank, the Digibanker, upgraded our check writer system recently to offer that as a tool, a convenient tool for our customers to prepare their checks using our online channels. And of course, Another tool that we put in place in the GBanker is the capability to do interbank fund transfers using InstaPay and PesoNet. So instead of you going to another bank just to pay, you could use Security Bank easily and execute a transfer to another bank.
Which is very convenient.
Which makes it very convenient.
But again, my question is, ito ba pang malalaki o maliliit? Kunyari, parang SME ka, okay ba to? Parang can they apply?
These are tailor fit for all types of markets. In fact, we've also noticed that bulk of our MSME market are availing of these solutions, these three main solutions right now, because they needed to make business easy for them, especially in this time of pandemic where mobility is limited. From their offices or from the home, from at home working, they can do their banking transactions. They need not go to the office anymore.
Wow. Okay. Pero ito bang DigiBanker, Robbie, is this unique for Security Bank? Are there other solutions that are similar to this? In terms of the percentage maybe of the Security Bank customers, gaano na karami ang nag-avail dito?
In terms of customer base, for the business non-individual clients of Security Bank, we could say that around 40 to 50% of our clients are already shifted to online banking. In terms of the solutions that we're offering, we put everything in a single portal to make it more convenient for our clients to access all these different cash management tools. May it be to collect, a monitoring tool for collection, or a payment tool to do government payment, to do supplier payment, or to do interbank transfer payments.
Oh, ito, dahil parang maliwanag na. Parang how will one access Security Bank DigiBanker? And can they, are there specific requirements? And how would one avail of its services?
Actually, that's a good question, Cesar. Part of our digital transformation is really making it easy for our clients to open an account and to enroll in our cash management solutions from the traditional paper-based way of doing things. They would simply have to access www.securitybank.com/business, and they will be led to a link where they can do online account opening. That's one. So for first-time first-time customers of the bank, they can access our website to simply open an account. And when you open an account, we automatically give the benefit of the basic cash management tools, which are viewing of your balances online, payment of government statutory payments, and intrabank and interbank fund transfer
So in short,
capability.
opening an account will automatically give you that access to the cash
We
management
made it
tool.
part and parcel of a new to bank customer or a first-time customer to have cash management also as part of their banking tools.
Wow. And what account is that?
We call that the Business Plus account of Security
The
Bank.
Business Plus account.
Yeah.
So, ibig sabihin, merong ano din yun. Somehow, there's a regulation there. Parang not anyone can have that access to the cash management system. Basta it has to be the Business Plus account.
Yes.
Ano ba yung Business Plus account?
The Business Plus account is the type of account that we offer our business clients.
Okay.
So it's an interest-bearing account, and right now it's one of the lowest, in fact, in terms of minimum maintaining balance required. It's at 25,000. Very affordable for our MSME clients. Plus, they get all the bells and whistles or the benefit of different cash management tools that before were said to be must-haves, value adds, but right now are must-haves.
Oh. If you have the Business Plus account, you said the value should be at least 25,000 for you to open it. And automatically, you have the access to the basic
Cash management. DigiBanker.
Okay. Pero ito ba, how will you grow it? Like say, for example, if you want more of the services of the cash management system, is there like say an option na, mas mataas na yung kinita ko eh. So parang dapat mas marami na akong access and there are other tools that I can avail of. So how do you upgrade it?
Again, just by accessing our website, we made it simple for our customers to enroll online to different modules available in cash management. So they can top up whatever module that they have in the GBanker by simply enrolling online.
Wow, interesting. So, given the benefits of the digital banker solution, ano naman yung mga, I'm sure you have addressed these challenges na, but just to share also the experience of your customers, di ba? What are these challenges on the part of business owners? Why they are not using this system?
Well, some clients are very traditional, no? Before the pandemic especially, wherein a simple passbook, updated, seeing the flow, would do. However, during the pandemic, when you had limited mobility, when you had branches closed, you don't know where to get all this information, and information is key in business.
That's right.
But if you have online banking, and those who had online banking during the pandemic, they had that advantage right away. It was still business as usual for them. So even if they were at home, they could still access their accounts in Security Bank through the GBanker, and they could easily know how their cash position is, and they can execute payment transactions that are needed.
Ito bang cash management solution, Robbie, will this give you savings for businesses in terms of additional resources? Pwede niyang sabihin na, oh, dahil may cash management solution ako, baka hindi na maraming tao sa accounting ang kukunin ko kasi automated na. So, will that, somehow give you an idea where you use this technology to save on resources? Pagdating naman sa related to this question, which you can answer, are there specific technologies needed for this, or it's just the typical laptop or desktop with internet connection, okay ka na?
On the first point, no, cash management helps the business, definitely. It helped the business. And because it made it more convenient, no, for our customers to manage their funds, those people who were used to doing all this reconciliation manually can now be repurposed into the core business. Selling, for example, and of course, increase productivity. So we have client stories, no, wherein really it improved the productivity of the business having a cash management tool. They were able to maximize the resources that they have, thereby focusing on what is more essential in the business.
Yes.
Yeah. On the second point, well, yeah, as long as you have internet access, a stable internet access, you have any device, a laptop or a tablet, you can access the GBanker anywhere, anytime.
Wow, that's very interesting. Now, let's talk about the adoption. So sabi mo kanina, sa Security Bank pa lang, about 40 to 50 went into the digital na. So, what's your forecast? Would there be, more businesses going to cash management solutions? And with Security Bank, you have targets on how you can make sure that a lot of our SMEs, kasi parang dun sa explanation mo, nakakatulong talaga ito ng malaki at nakakatipid. And I agree with that, because instead of tapping these persons doing accounting, financial work, cash management manually, all they have to do is, retrain them or reskill them in helping generate more revenues because of the availability of digital solution. So what is the future? How do you see it?
Future, as we see it right now, definitely enrollments are going up. It is going up. In fact, one of our key strategies this year, since last year, is really how to convert our customers, to have that customer journey wherein from a non-cash management customer, we can transform them into becoming at least a simple cash management customer. So that's one of our primary focus right now. We're giving tools, we're showing, we're presenting programs to our clients, valued clients, so that we could shift them into that, at least into being a part of our cash management bucket. We see a lot of traction lately. As I mentioned, our enrollments have increased threefold. We are preparing ourselves for more enrollments. We've been increasing our tools, no, to support that projected increase.
Wow, interesting. Security Bank has been and will always be a good partner of organizations similar to ours. But for our viewers, ito, pagkakataon mo na, Robbie, ano ba ang pagkakaiba ng Security Bank sa ibang mga bangko? Bakit nila gagamitin ang serbisyo ng Security Bank kumpara sa ibang mga bangko sa industriya?
Well, I think we live by our tagline. We give our clients something better. That's why we never stop developing or improving our DigiBanker facility to make it better for our clients, to give them a better banking experience.
And of course, here, Robbie, you are here to discuss cash management solutions, but are there other solutions that we will know from Security Bank, with the other guests from Security Bank who will be guesting here in Open for Business?
Oh yeah, we'll be presenting a good proposition under our bank assurance with the partnership with FWD. So that's something that you should look forward to. It will be a good conversation, I guarantee that.
Perfect. Now, Robbie, bago ka namin pakawalan, sana una, parang makapagbigay ka rin ng tips para sa ating mga negosyante, sa mga small businesses, bakit nila dapat gamitin ang cash management solution at ano yung mga tips mo sa pagpapaganda ng liquidity ng isang business, and if you can encourage them also, to make use of this or to even look at their website so that they can really improve their business. What are your tips and your message to the small businesses to be able to help them also in the development of their small businesses?
Thank you. Hopefully our discussion helped you understand the value of cash management. Information really is key in managing a good business. And the tools that Security Bank offer can help you propagate that business further. You can visit our website, www.securitybank.com/business, and know more about the different products and services that we offer, the different cash management tools that we have that may support your business.
Wow, that's a great way to end this conversation, and I hope, Robbie, that there's going to be the third time. We had the first time during the pandemic via Zoom, and I'm very happy to see
nice
you again,
Nice seeing you
live. And thank you so much, Robbie. That's Mr. Robbie Pablo, the first Vice President and Department Head of Transaction Banking Group of Security Bank. Open for Business. We'll be back. Stay with us.
It's going to be a beautiful morning dahil 1 year na tayo, mga kada!
Ang Net25 Primetime News. Matatag. Matapang. Matapat kasama sina Alex Santos, Emma Tiglao at Vic De Leon Lima. Mata ng Agila. Lunes hanggang Biyernes, alas 6 ng gabi sa Net25.
Good news sa lahat ng mahilig magluto at kumain.
May bago at katakam-takam na cooking show dito lamang sa Net25. Ako si Patty Daza.
Ako naman si Sandy Daza.
Samahan niyo kaming magpinsan dito sa Lutong Daza.
Bukod sa masarap at abot kaya na recipes, masarap ang kwentuhan at halakhakan dito.
At syempre, laging may special celebrity guest.
Huwag kalimutan,
Lutong Daza, dito lamang sa Net25.
Kung kayo po ay may sumbong o reklamo sa inyong pong lugar na gusto po ninyong paaksyonan, mga katiwalian at insidente na dapat ibunyag, isend nyo po ang mga nakunang larawan o video sa aming pong email, responde@net25.com, Facebook page at Net25TV at Responde Mata ng Mamamayan FB page. Pwede po kayo mag-text sa 0915-415-1035. Gawin po nating viral ang inyong pong sumbong na may katapat na aksyon at responde. Mapapanood nyo kami sa mga sumusunod na mga channels. Sabado, alas 6 hanggang alas 7 ng gabi. Ito ang Responde, Mata ng Mamamayan.
Welcome back to Open for Business, and now for our business news. Pag-ibig Fund reaches 20.48 billion pesos income in the first half of 2022. Pag-ibig Fund recorded a 27% increase in income at 20.48 billion pesos during the first 6 months of 2022, according to the fund's report. The double-digit increase in net income was driven largely by earnings from its housing and short-term loans, as well as trading gains. Women entrepreneurs lead startups boom in the U.S. Almost half of startups in the U.S. in 2021, or 49%, were established by women, according to human resources cloud software company Gusto, published by the World Economic Forum. The increase in female entrepreneurship on startups was 28% higher than in 2019. Employment in small enterprises rise in June 2020. The Philippine Statistics Authority, or PSA, reported that employment in enterprises employing at least 20 workers rose as of June 2020, while unionized establishments saw a decline. Employment in enterprises with at least 20 workers reached 34,543 as of June 2020. Data from the 2019-2020 Integrated Survey on Labor and Employment, or ISLE, released recently showed total jobs in establishments with 20 or more employees went up to 5.322 million, or 4.8%, in end June 2020 from 5.77 million in end June 2018. And now for our millennial feature. Cash flow is a metric for how much money a company earned or spent overall during a given period of time. And a hasty expansion of your business might be very dangerous. Running a business can make it seem like money only leaves in one direction, but it actually moves both ways. Cash flow does help during the COVID-19 pandemic in these tough times, and millennials took part on it. As a whole, millennials lack the reliable cash flow necessary to make the big leap into large-scale business. Okay, millennials, here are some suggestions for how you might manage their cash flow. First, learn the fundamentals of accounting. Typically, 3 categories of cash flow are distinguished: operational cash flow, investing cash flow, and financing cash flow. Imagine it like your bank checking account. You'll be able to read and comprehend financial statements if you are familiar with the fundamental ideas of basic business accounting. Additionally, you will be better able to keep an eye on your company's financial situation and ensure that your cash flow is favorable. Second, lease rather than buy. Buying results in greater monthly expenses. Leasing allows you to make smaller payments over time, which enhances cash flow. Additionally, you gain access to the newest innovations and prevent locking up money. Third, utilize electronic payments. Digital payments make it easier to send money quickly and maintain a steady flow of cash so that your company may grow. If you pay bills online, you can put off paying until the morning of your due date. Your cash flow is improved by this purchase of time. Planning when you will receive and spend money is a step in creating a budget. To develop accurate and trustworthy cash flow analysis and predictions, all areas of your organization should collaborate effectively. Long-term wealth creation and accumulation will be aided by improving cash flow. You need to start doing all of things now if you want to change. Cash flow is the first step toward business success. I am Jasmine Agustin for Open for Business.
Ang show na siksik sa tawanan.
O, anong una natin gagawin?
Ang show na laging may baong pampagood vibes. Alas 9:12. Kasi alam mo naman, pag tatlong mga marites,
Kalagkarin. Kalagkarin. Ang palakpakan.
Ang kulang sa likod ng ASPN.
Ang show kung saan mahalaga ang bawat opinyon nyo sa mga maiinit na issue ng bayan.
O, ayan, i-compute mo na kung magkano sa halagang 50. Hindi, joke lang.
May tawad ako? 30 na? Ha?
Tawad na yun. Mga issue ang kasagutan ay sa programa natin unang napanood at napakinggan.
Kaya naman gawing morning habit ng panonood ng ASPN. Ano sa palagay nyo?
Lunes hanggang Biyernes, alas 8 hanggang alas 10 ng umaga, mapapanood nyo ang ASPN sa Net25.
Talo tayo pag together, walang talo pag together. Let's stand together sa Net25.
I can never get used to that, yung sumasalubong ako ng casket at makikita mo na lang siya, pangalan na lang.
OWA Administrator Arnel Ignacio sasagutin ang mga mainit na issue na kinakaharap ng OFWs. Punto por punto, sasagutin.
I think we should slowly veer away from the narrative na lagi itong tungkol sa kawawa.
Kasama si Attorney Sal Panelo dito sa Counterpoint. Miyerkules, alas 10:30 ng gabi, dito lang sa Net25.
Alam ko marami nakakalkal sa akin pero hindi ko akalain ito kakalkalin niyo.
Open for Business is back and our biz word for the week is cash flow. It refers to the net amount of cash and cash equivalents being transferred in and out of a company. Whether in business or personal money, it is important that we know how to efficiently manage our funds. A mere oversight can cause our future if we are not diligent enough. Thanks to technology and cash management solutions such as DigiBanker, we are able to focus on the core of our business and save us time from administrative work, albeit important. Solutions are available for us. We simply just have to explore and stay eagle-eyed on our goals and business. And with that, our quote of the week is never take your eyes off the cash flow because it's the lifeblood of business. That's from Sir Richard Branson, magnate, author, and philanthropist. Maraming salamat sa aming guest, Mr. Robbie Pablo, at maraming salamat sa isa na namang oras na pagsama sa amin upang tunghayan ang isang makabuluhang usapan ukol sa negosyo dito lang sa Open for Business. Hanggang sa susunod na linggo, samahan nyo kaming muli dito sa Open for Business. Catch us too on Facebook and YouTube. Like and subscribe on our social media pages at Net25 TV. We will bring you more insights from industry experts, thought leaders, CEOs, and featured SMEs. Together, let us help encourage business development in the Philippines. Sharpen your business acumen, feel the pulse, and set the trend for as long as you're informed and open for business. Ito po si Cesar Vallejos. Maraming salamat.